Morgan Heliman 01, running down at Lanhydrock.
Cardiac arrest.
We'll call you
Please
three.
stay there with me. Hey? No, sorry, sir. Came to a cardiac arrest. 3 still with me.
I'll jump on here.
Yeah.
The start of another day for Cornwall's air ambulance team.
100 feet.
This first call takes them to one of the Southwest's best-known landmarks, Lanhydrock, on the outskirts of Bodmin. Anthony Easthope has collapsed while visiting the National Trust property with his parents. The paramedics are led by Chris Buscombe. However, the cause of his collapse, although it's happened before, appears to be a mystery.
What, is he on anything?
He's had these attacks before.
Yeah.
We had all the tests done and they said there's nothing wrong.
And what format do they normally take? Does he normally come out of them on his own, or?
We'll take him to hospital usually.
And what do they think it's related to?
Did different tests. Didn't come
Well,
up
they
with
did
any.
different tests and they said...
Just relax yourself, let's have some oxygen. See if that... What's his name? Anthony. Can we move everyone back? Can we have everyone back, please? Thank you. All right, Anthony. Shh. It's all right, Anthony. It's all right. Okay. Where does he live?
All right, Anthony.
It's just an oxygen mask. Okay.
All right, Anthony. Okay.
And there's no diabetes or epilepsy or anything like this in the family.
John's down there.
Okay, let's get oxygen saturation on it, and we'll have a, if we can, we'll try and get a BM stick. Have they ever been able to supervise him during an episode like this before in hospital, or has it always been after the event that he's been seen? It's all right. It's all right. It's only an oxygen mask. Okay. Shh, 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 shh.
They're doing blood sugar, Anthony. Don't worry. It's only a blood test.
It's all right.
Like
Won't
you've had
hurt.
before.
Oh, Fred. What's the matter, Anthony? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what's wrong? Does it hurt anywhere?
Despite his condition, there's obviously something that Anthony urgently wants the paramedics to know. It turns out that he's a Jehovah's Witness
What is it, Anthony?
and is not allowed to accept blood
Can I have a look at it?
transfusions.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's...
All right, mate.
There we are.
Okay.
We've seen the card, Anthony. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got that one.
We've got the card, Anthony. It's
Anthony,
okay.
do you have any head pain? You have a headache, do you? A bit. Where? In the front of your head? Yeah? Okay. Just relax yourself, if you can. Just try to breathe away normally. Okay.
The cause of Anthony's illness remains unclear. There's no apparent sign of heart or breathing problems.
John, you've got Anthony's I'll give this to you.
By now the patient is calm, but Chris is no nearer knowing the cause of the illness.
You just squeeze my hand, both sides. Okay. Okay. All right. What, okay.
Excuse me.
Could you lift your left leg? Okay. Yeah. Oh, great.
The decision is made to get Anthony to hospital as quickly as possible. Although he appears to be at ease, the paramedics decide they can take no chances. And where time is involved, the air ambulance has no equal.
We will have him on a canvas, I think. Okay. 2, 3, lift. Oh, can you just square the pillow up there first? And down. 90 degree, that's it. And down. All right, Anthony? Right, and that one can just drop down. Yeah, isn't it? Hands across there. We're going to wrap you up now, okay? Right, ready to lift and lift. All right, you just lie still, Anthony. Now, Anthony, as we put you into the aircraft, it's a bit low. Don't be put off by... Yeah, if you like.
Yeah.
Mind the cowpat. Ahead. Now, it's a bit low as you go in. You'll soon be up in the cabin, okay?
Keep your head down. Keep your head down. You'll be all right in a minute.
Just lie nice and flat.
What I'm going to do...
Okay, how we doing?
Okay.
Tight.
No, just
Yeah,
hold
we'll-
it straight, that one for me.
Yeah.
Just relax him down there. That's wonderful. One on your finger.
Okay.
Okay.
That one's all turned on the bulkhead.
This is the third time that this has happened, this attack. We don't seem to know what it is. He's been taken into hospital twice over the last 18 months or so, and on each occasion they've released him without saying, or without knowing what's caused the problem.
For Chris Buscombe, flying with the air ambulance is something of a busman's holiday. In fact, taking to the air is second nature to him. A single-engined Luton miner is one of the loves of his life.
Flying as a pilot, as opposed to being flown by another pilot, it's just such a satisfying thing to do. It's personally very satisfying. You can't cheat at it. If you do, you're only cheating yourself. And if it works, it's a source of great personal satisfaction. Flying isn't inherently dangerous, but you're privileged to be in what is potentially a very dangerous environment. So if you get it wrong, the air doesn't suffer falls that gladly. So I think that's where the satisfaction comes.
Designed over 60 years ago, this aircraft was actually built in 1985, the year that Chris gained his pilot's license.
It's just such an important part of my life, and it's always been there from about the age of 5. So I couldn't imagine life without flying. It's what gets me through the day, certainly. I mean, I enjoy this work, but at the end of the day, it is a job. I don't feel I'm on a mission from God here, and my hobby, being able to fly, but it's part of my job, and certainly privately as a hobby. I'm sure it makes me a much better person to live with. I hope the wife would agree with me on that.
Chris once hoped to make a full-time career out of flying, but an eyesight defect grounded any possibility of that becoming his chosen profession. Leisure flying is a hobby, but his work with the air ambulance is as a paramedic. These are quad bikes, usually the safest of racing machines. But on this day, there's a problem for the air ambulance.
Yeah, we're going to the quad centre, which is a fun park using these little quad-type motorcycles. And we have a report of a young female patient with a query thoracic spinal injury and also a query cervical spinal injury.
Yeah.
You got him?
I got him,
It's going to be dusty as hell. So hopefully we'll be able to talk with them as we're going to get a bit closer. And we'll almost certainly be airlifting this patient directly to Durham. Where are they? You're over some wires there, John.
Yes, right, thanks.
Clear left.
100 feet.
Complaining of lumbar and cervical pain, no loss of sensation, been conscious throughout. Right. We'll put her on our cot and then split the ortho?
Absolutely, just take our stuff and you take the Watson.
So what do you want to exchange? You want a short neck?
just a paediatric, that's
Paediatric.
it. She's got a pain in her arm also, but there's no broken skin. No.
I'll come with you. Sorry. Hold. Okay. Okay, my love.
Andrea.
She approached the corner with too much enthusiasm, too much throttle, and in fact passed over the bank that you can see behind us here, and landed in a bit of a bundle about 20 feet from the track.
That's it, good girl. All right. Where's the most pain then?
Okay. Andrea, what we're going to do now is put a set of earphones onto you. We're then going to take your head across your forehead, keep it still. We'll be about 5 minutes in flight. We load you into the aircraft, we go in through the back doors, which are quite low. Just shut your eyes, we'll slide you up in through the cabin, okay? We'll be up with you then. You'll be able to hear us talking on the intercom. Chris, you.
The ability on terrain like this for them to get to the injured person quickly and evacuate them to hospital is essential. There's no way that a man with a stretcher could actually have carried Andrea back up to the ambulance that was parked some 100 metres away from here. So without the air ambulance, it would have been virtually impossible to have carried her out of the site.
The accident cut short Andrea Berry's holiday, and she will eventually be transferred to hospital in her hometown of Crewe to complete her recovery. The Camel Trail, a former railway track which runs beside the River Camel, attracts thousands of people each year, opening up some of the more remote areas of Cornwall. George Tanner from Liscard has taken up cycling once again on his retirement. He last rode 25 years ago.
Cameraman with us today, so if you don't mind, I know you're not looking at your best, but we've got a stretcher and that coming over, sir, and a splint that we're going to immobilise that leg in, okay? Right, yeah. And is it causing you pain all the time, or just when you move and you roll your arm that way?
Well, there's a downward.
Excuse me.
George has fallen from his bike and injured his leg. On his first examination, Chris Buscombe believes it could be fractured in at least one place, possibly two.
Right, and then put the long way on after.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, sir, I'm just going to pop a needle in the back of your hand. If you want to give you any pain relief later on, or any fluid, we can put it all down that one, okay?
Yeah, we've got a male patient with a 7 Foxtrot offer. When we take off, we're actually going to Derriford over.
Yeah, when we get credit cards on the deposit, give him the slip back.
Pain is around the hip and below the hips. I'm not quite sure if it is neck or whether it's not radiating into his groin, so it's possible. If it is, if it is, it's not. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What we're going to want you to do, George, is we're going to straighten this injured leg. Okay, now that's possibly going to hurt a bit. We may want Entonox in a minute if we could. Yeah, if you could have it over. Can you take it, Mal, and just concentrate on the lat. Move your foot a bit more. There we are.
Right, we need to lower your leg just a tiny bit.
Just going to put it in. Okay, that's looking good.
I'll see you when I can, George.
That's okay, just like that. Okay, right, it'll be on my command. Ready? On 3, 2, 3, lift. Keep him nice and flat, chaps. That's it. And down. Keep him flat. That's it. How does that feel?
Not too bad.
Great. Yeah, if you'd like to come down here, sir. Just on the corner there. Ready? 2, 3, lift. You got rid of the sharp, didn't you, Mel?
Yes, I did.
He's not tachycardic or anything.
Besides the Luton miner, Chris Buscombe is also very much at home at the controls of a glider. He learned to fly one as an air cadet in 1976 and 10 years later qualified as an instructor.
As we approach the stall, bit of buffeting, nose pitching down, even with the stick held back, note the height loss, and here's me recovering again. Using our speed to convert back to altitude. Note how the aiming point stays in the same position in the canopy, yeah? Get maybe 10 or 15 feet above the ground. We check back, hold it there, keep the stick coming back, hold off, and land. Preferably with the wheel brake off.
On scene, a non-paramedic crew with a very poorly cardiac patient. He hasn't actually suffered a cardiac arrest yet, but he's high risk. They want the paramedic response and probably the air ambulance. We're going to rendezvous with them at Penrice Hospital and reassess the patient.
Sorry,
ambulance control. Malcolm?
Yeah?
I shouldn't need to take any kit with me initially because they'll have it.
Dennis O'Connor from Southport has been in Cornwall on business. Over lunch, he was taken ill, all signs of a possible heart attack. With cardiac cases, speed is essential.
55-year-old got the gen. Don't know what's going on. He's pins and needles. I think he might be hyperventilating. Oh, right. I'm monitoring fully on the way down. Okay.
On the blanket, the chair's on the blanket.
Okay. Right, Dennis, we're going to lift you down onto the cot now.
Just relax there, Dennis.
Got him? Okay. I'll have the chair out and help you down there.
No sooner is Mr. O'Connor in hospital than the air ambulance is called out once more. This time, it's to a remote area near Crantock. Dorothy Townend has been out walking with friends and has collapsed after feeling dizzy. One of the group had a mobile telephone and was able to summon help.
You think it's more of the pelvis than the neck of femur or something, isn't it? Yeah.
One non-medical problem often faced by the air ambulance crew is that not everyone shares their love of flying.
Did you land in the sitting
Many people are apprehensive and some, like Dee Harris from Boscastle, can be terrified. She's fallen heavily off the steps in her kitchen.
Is she?
The ground ambulance crew is already on the scene and she's being treated for a suspected fractured pelvis. This is a very painful injury. The helicopter has been called in because Dee will be saved a lot of suffering if she travels in the air ambulance. However, she does not want to fly.
Well, look.
My husband was killed in an air crash.
Yeah, I see. Okay, darling. Well, Dorian, I mean,
your feeling, darling.
Really, it's entirely up to you which you'd prefer to do, but it's like Keith said, we will be about 20 minutes, I would have thought, in flight.
A smooth journey.
It'll be more smooth than going by road and less painful. Now, we'll be there with you all the time. You'll have a headset on. You'll be able to hear what we're saying and what's going on. We can explain everything that's happening to you. It's just a little bit claustrophobic, really, as we load you in the aircraft, because you go in through the rear doors.
I tell you what, if you're feared, we'll spoil you more than ever, all right?
And get everything opened up out there, Chris. If you like.
There you are. Okay. Just means they can give you any pain relief down there then.
You might take the nerves away, you never know, do you?
Okay.
Might give the move really comfortable for you.
Right.
I suggest we go to do is give a little bit more the best you can with you, alright?
Right.
We'll pop that one off. Come on, Robert. Let's have one more.
It's just, I'm just a bit concerned about the height, but I think you'll be all right going up the tunnel, won't you?
I think we'll be alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Dean, just lay nice and still, darling. Yeah, I think so. Okay. We'll have one in each corner. I'll block you.
Please stop flirting with these ambulance
Yeah, just
Yes, I'm here.
I was making sure you're going.
I'm bloody making sure you are.
Yeah. This lady is rather anxious about flying. Her husband was killed in an air crash, but we've given her a lot of reassurance and she's happy to go. I've warned her it's going to be a bit bumpy. But any idea what would be our ETA?
25 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I said. It'd be much quicker.
If I thought there was any problem, I wouldn't be here either.
No, we scare easily, are we still?
Do you have any allergies?
Are we making
That
any
you know of?
headway at all?
Pardon?
I never used to be allergic
We're
to
trying
anything.
hard.
Oh, penicillin I am.
Penicillin. Right, that's okay. Nothing else you know of?
Indian and Chinese food.
I don't expect you'll get any of that.
I love it, but it makes my nose run.
Ah,
Maybe
right.
how much further than the centre line?
I think it does that to most of us.
3 miles.
A matter of minutes later, the air ambulance is able to land near the accident and emergency department at Treliske Hospital in Truro. In more severe cases, this landing site can be essential. At the hospital, Dee is seen by a consultant before being taken to the operating theatre.
Hello there, Mrs. Harris. I thought you should just explain to the doctor exactly what happened.
Well, I feel really stupid. I've been away for the weekend.
The air ambulance has already received and is responding to its next emergency call.
No, I felt sick in the helicopter, but it is very good.
I must admit, I'd quite like to be able to fly helicopters, but it's a bit out of my pocket, and certainly for the role we have to do it, I'm quite satisfied to leave that to the professionals.